All right, let's kick it off. Welcome to episode 1 of the Not Paying Rego podcast. I'm Browny and I'm here with Benny. How are you, mate?
What's going on? How are we?
Oh, mate, living the dream. May as well kick off with the first topic. I reckon we start strong.
Do we not have some theme music? I thought you got that Indian guy on it.
Yeah.
We get some sitar going to kick it off.
So I did ask the person that made the logo for the podcast, I did ask them, did they want to do a rap for us? And they, the girl that made the logo, and she has agreed to it. We just have to send her some lyrics. So
wait, actually?
Yeah, I did ask her. I was like, wait, do you want to do a rap for us? And she's like, oh, I can sing, I can't rap. And I was like, nah, you'll be right. And she's like, okay, send me some lyrics.
Who is it?
I don't know. So like, I went on a website like Fiverr, and you can pay like $5 and people do most stuff for you. I think it cost me 10 because of the exchange rate. But yeah, I put on there like, hey, make us a logo. This is our podcast. This is what I want in it. And they made the logo. And then after it, I was like, you can send the seller a message. So I sent him, I'm like, hey, do you want to do a rap for us? It's like, yeah, okay, whatever.
Yeah. Well, we'll try and get that queued up for next week.
Oh, man, I'll have to do it. I reckon it'd be fucking funny. If you could think of something.
Yeah, we can come up with some lyrics. I'll pay Rego.
I reckon send some through.
The logo's not too bad. I'm still not sure about the Oreo with the hockey sticks.
It's a hamburger.
Does look a bit like a hamburger.
Pretty good.
Cricket bats in there, all the good stuff.
I guess to give a bit of background, like, it's kind of a sports car, but mostly it's just talking bullshit, right?
That's the plan. I'm better at talking shit than I am at talking sports, I think.
I have a degree in it, so don't use it very often.
Cavity Valley U.
Yeah, Cavity Valley U. I did 7 years out there, failed a couple times. Never great at puns. Never great at puns. All right, we may as well start off with a great pun on this news article. So the headline is, something doesn't smell right. Farting controversy.
Are you linking these to me?
I can send it to you now. Something doesn't smell right. Farting controversy clouds dart championship. They've done that on purpose.
The cloud, they reckon.
Oh, I've just sent you. I tried to send you the link, but I've actually just sent you the headline.
You just copy and paste the headline?
Yeah. Look, I might have. All right, here you go. Try it out.
Don't worry, I found it.
All right. Yeah, so apparently it came off. This bloke has come off and given like the worst excuse ever. They're like, mate, geez, you phoned in a pretty shit performance there. And he's like, well, there was a fucking smell on the stage. I'll tell you that much for free. And so he's like claiming that his opponent intentionally dropped his guts to put him off. He got blown away 10-2.
This is Dutch player Wesley Harms.
Yeah.
And fucking Gary Anderson up to his old tricks.
Well, it says Anderson has admitted to passing during the past.
I don't know if you're looking at the same article as me, but I've got Harms chalked up his foul play to a fragrant smell.
Yes, I have that too.
I don't know if fragrance the word you'd use for a fart.
Probably not. I actually listened to the interview earlier on in the day, and it was Anderson, and he's like, he was swearing on his children's life. Oh, it has that in the article. So I swear on my children's life. It's not my fault. You know, he's like, usually if I fart on stage, I've shit myself. I told you that. It's like, wait, what?
That was his excuse.
Yeah, he's like, man, if I farted on stage, you'd know because I would have shat myself.
So he's just come out and said he's actually just shit his pants.
No, he said that. No, he said that's his claim to deniability. Like,
he continued. Usually, if I fart on stage, I shit myself. I've told you that before. In what context has he told you that before?
I don't know. I think he said like the time he had a bad stomach on stage, and I guess he shat himself. So which one? Who's worse in this? If this Gary guy did drop his guts, or the guy whinging that he lost because there was a shit smell?
Yeah, I don't know how much that would affect you really playing darts, especially like given the crowds at darts. I don't think like a fart's going to be that much of a distraction.
You don't reckon it'd overcome like the BO crowd of all the guys?
Yeah, like blind people like holding up their dumb sides.
aren't all the darts players fucking drunk anyway?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all blind.
I reckon there's some bombs getting dropped anyway.
Yeah, he doesn't look that much like an athlete, does he?
Oh, unlike most darts players, you know. He's definitely on the pudgier side.
I wonder if he's good at other sports as well. He's pretty coordinated, I guess.
Yeah, in the flatulence championship of last year, he was highly placed, mate. I was listening to that interview, and the guy, he said it like 8 times, and he's like, "Oh, it was like rotten eggs up there. It was like rotten eggs." So
that's outrageous.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, no, good starting point, I reckon.
It's not a bad start. I mean, you know, I think even the worst of bombs wouldn't put Phil Power Taylor off his game, mate.
You know too many dart players.
What, one?
Yeah, that's too many to know.
Yeah, I agree. All right, I'll link you some other articles we have here.
Yeah, 10-2. So it's that's a pretty big loss in darts.
Yeah, I mean, what do you call them? Like, did he lose a couple frames? A couple sets? It might be sets.
Could be sets. Legs.
You're right, it's legs.
Yeah, I think it might be a leg.
Yeah, because if you lose, if you get absolutely wiped out, you're legless. See, mate, 4 years in Hun University.
Not bad.
It's the victory lap I did at KVDU. All right, so Jeff Horn.
We got Jeff Horn.
Anthony Mundine, what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention to it, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I've seen it.
It seems like a bit of a come down for Jeff Horn, though.
Yeah, well, he hasn't really won a fight since he beat Manny Pacquiao, right? Did you watch the Manny Pacquiao fight?
I think I did, actually.
It was sloppy. It was definitely not like an easy win or anything. Like, they fucking got it rejudged, the boxing committee.
Yeah, right.
Like, they had to get it rejudged, although they still. People were fuming. They were saying that Manny Pacquiao should have won on points.
Yeah, right. It's been a while for Manny Pacquiao. He's getting on there.
Yeah, well, Mundine's fucking worse, right? He's 43.
Yeah. Do you reckon it's going to interfere with his return to rugby league, though?
I reckon there's an article coming. Dude, the funniest thing is, without doubt, every fucking year, right, there's an article about him coming back, always playing for St. George. I don't know why no one else has linked to sign him. I mean, apparently Dragons have no fullback because Jared Haynes getting accused of rape on grand final night. So maybe Mundine will be the answer.
Bring him in.
There'll be that, and 2 weeks before this fight, there will be that Mundine refuses to stand for national anthem.
Yeah, I'd imagine there'll be some sort of issue about him being Indigenous.
He hasn't stood for the national anthem for like every big fight he has. They're like, did you know?
Well, maybe this time he will. But if he doesn't, I'd be so angry.
Oh, I'd be filthy. Furious, and I wouldn't read about it because I couldn't believe that you'd fucking write about it. So apparently they're fining $350,000 for the first kilogram if he exceeds 71 kegs, and $500K for every kilogram after that.
Who's that? So, Mundine?
Yeah, they're fining him because he's heaps heavier, so he's got to come down a heap.
How much are they paying him?
Oh, I don't know. A couple of meat pies, packet of chips.
$350,000 for the first kilogram and $500,000 for every kilogram after.
He must be making a bit of coin off this.
It must be a fair bit.
Well, I mean, I'll watch it. Like, are you gonna watch it?
Yeah, I'll give it a run if it's about. When is it?
30th, next Friday. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Maybe
Friday after next. I'll definitely give it a run, man. Like, it'll be on the pub. Like, it'll be one of those big Australian fights that brings the boxing.
Well,
yeah, well, it's like
sells a fight.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
He's got to know what he's doing. He's not being like surprised by the outrage.
Dude, I'm a massive Monday. I reckon he's a bit like Kanye West. Like, you ever hear people blowing up about Kanye West says something fucking dumb? Like he's going to be president, or I think he said his album was better than Jesus. Like, and people were fucking exploding about that. And I was like, come on, as if he just didn't sit at home and go, oh, you know what I'm going to, you know who I'm going to compare myself to? Jesus. See what they think about
that. Yeah, no, it's like on the Kanye, like talking about Kanye, I think he's just kind of done the same thing, like knows how to stay in the headlines. So he's just tacked himself onto Trump. And then anytime Trump does something outrageous, he gets like a bit of a bump from it.
Same as Kim Kardashian, right? Marry her to keep in the headlines.
Got to do it. I think that's what Mundine's tapped into it on a smaller scale.
Yeah. Well, I think Mundine might even season of The Bachelor, the Australian.
He doesn't last on reality TV.
Yeah. Is that because he ran away? Did you see that little?
He did a walkout. No, I didn't watch it.
Oh, I didn't either. I just watched the little thing between him and Danny Green. Danny Green's like,
Danny
fight
me.
Was
the host, wasn't he?
Was he the host?
I don't know, or maybe he just
I think he was just a contestant. And then, he's like, okay. He was like, oh, you're the reason Fight 3's never happened. And Monday was like, nah, it wasn't. Nah, it's you. You're a pussy. And he's like, why don't we do it right now? And he's like, nah. I don't know, man. Mundine, he can sell papers. Like he's just someone. I hope he wins. I'm actually backing Mundine in this.
What, you reckon he's gonna beat Jeff Horn?
Yep. Did you watch the rematch with Green?
Who's that, Mundine?
Yeah.
Nah.
They did a rematch like 2 years ago, right? And I thought Mundine should have won. I honestly think the judges weren't really right. Oh, he shouldn't have won, sorry. But I reckon he should have won. Like he should have lost by 1 round or 2 rounds. Someone scored the fight that Green won every round, and I was like, you weren't even fucking watching it, mate. Like Mundine definitely won some late rounds. But the funniest thing was he dog-shotted him in like round 1 or 2.
Who did? Mundine?
Mundine. They were like breaking him up, and then he just threw one as the ref was in between them and knocked Green down easy. Like it stunned him. So they docked him a point for that, and then Green won a few rounds, and I thought Mundine won a few of the later rounds. And then they I don't think the scorecards are very clean though. Like they were awarding Green so many rounds. I think there was one bloke who put it pretty close, and I thought he was pretty right. Like, yeah, I reckon Mundine's still got a bit of fight left in him.
I wouldn't be upset if he won. I'll give it a watch.
Yeah, I'm keen because it'll be good. And even if Horn wins, like it'll be a bit of a victory. Like it's probably a good fight for Horn to take as well because at least it gets him back in the headlines too. They'll be like, oh, he dusted Mundine.
Yeah.
So he's 18-1-1. Yeah, right. Yeah. I thought he'd lost more since then because he had that one big fight.
He's only had 2 fights since then, hasn't he?
Yeah, he had that one big one. Who was that?
Yeah,
I watched it at the pub, and he got dumpstered.
Yeah, I watched that too with Hughes. Actually, he got he didn't look good.
No, looked quite poor.
Outclassed.
Definitely. All right, another one. By the way, did you even know Usain Bolt was playing for the Mariners?
I knew he was training. For him.
So I must have had my head out of the picture because I just turned on the fucking news one day and I saw Usain Bolt hits 2 in A-League debut, and I'm like, wait, what?
Oh, I didn't know he actually played in the A-League.
So they had a trial. I thought the same.
Oh, like a trial match.
Yeah, I was just reading the headline, and I saw that like he nets 2, and I'm like, no fucking way. And it was Usain Bolt scoring 2 goals. One was a cracking strike, and the other one was like a tap in. And I'm like, how have I missed this? And it turns out he was training with him, and he played a trial match against some fucking, the Mudgee Wolves. I'm pretty sure they played, and they beat him by like 6 goals, and he put in 2.
He got 2 of them.
Yeah. Well, the first one was a cracking strike, man.
I'll get it up.
Apparently, he wants too much coin. So Mariners have punted him, and instead of saying, you know what, I'm going to let the dream give up, he's given himself till the end of November. Otherwise, he's retiring.
Just go back to Coles ads.
That is he on a Coles ad?
I think he might be on a Coles ad, yeah.
Would not surprise me.
But I don't think you could really make that much money just running in the Olympics.
I was thinking that. So I was like, he's getting a heap of money, but shouldn't he just like kind of do it? Just do it to be hilarious? Be like, fuck me, just let us play for free.
Yeah, he should just do it for the love of the game. That's what's missing.
I reckon it is too. He doesn't have enough.
It's a problem with the Mariners culture. They don't just want to play for the jersey.
Mate, with passion like that, he's never going to succeed in the A-League. So, yeah, how much money do you reckon you save? I mean, he's the fastest man in the world, and he has been for a long time, right? I wonder.
Yeah.
Surely he made a bit of coin on just sponsorship.
Oh, yeah. No, he's got heaps of cash.
Oh, okay. So he's
got 90 million.
Oh. Then why is he...
Estimated.
So he rejected $150,000 from the Central Coast Mariners.
How much?
$150K?
That's big for the A-League.
Yeah, that's a marquee player. Oh, that is hilarious. I think he said he's talked to Manchester United.
He reckons he has.
Oh, apparently. All right, mate.
He'd be doing well.
Yeah.
He's DM'd him on Instagram.
Tweeted at him, oi, give us a run.
Check out his goal I've scored.
I'll play for 155 grand. 155 and you can have me. They wouldn't shell out.
150, I'm there.
He's definitely in an Optus commercial. I wonder how much he got paid for that.
Yeah, it might be at Optus.
Yeah, I actually, just thinking about it, I remember. You got anything you want to hit us with, or you want me to flick you another one?
Don't know. What do you reckon about the cricket?
The Australians?
Yeah.
I don't think the problem is that Warner and Steve Smith are out. I think the problem is
bad culture.
We've been sandpapering it for years. Now we're under the magnifying glass.
Yeah, we've lost the one thing that works for us.
They're like, oh, now the new captain's not even letting us sandpaper the fucking ball. Can you believe that?
It's the only thing that makes sense.
How about Warner walking off in a park league game?
I've been getting heaps of Snapchats of Steve Smith and Warner playing park cricket in Sydney.
Oh, really? So Steve Smith's playing park?
Yeah, I think it was Steve Smith. Someone sent me a Snapchat of him just walking around to the Oval in cricket in Sydney.
Wouldn't you be fucking dirty if your team had won the A grade in Sydney the week before? You're like, fuck yeah, we've won the last season. Like, let's go back to back, boys. Some can't recruit Steve Smith. You're like, are you taking the piss, mate?
Yeah, it'd be outrageous.
Especially because he's...
Sledge him until he walks off.
Yeah, especially because he's a batsman. He'd be fucking tonking out centuries out there.
Yeah.
He's probably bowling too. Didn't he used to be a specialist spin bowler?
Did he?
Yeah, Steve Smith came in as a spin bowler. And then he just became a good batsman.
And the GOAT took over.
It's a bit strange, that people would do that. That's kind of coming in. Well, it's kind of like coming in as a goalkeeper and then becoming the best defender ever.
Best batter ever, you reckon?
Oh, probably not ever. But yeah, I mean, obviously Don Bradman's heaps higher than him, but he's got the second best average, I think, among. I think he's got the best average among active batsmen.
Yeah.
So he's pretty good, right?
Got to be.
Tell you what, they're true athletes, cricket players. The only team that you could walk in on a pub and really not know the Australian cricket team was there.
Yeah, just mingling with the Australian darts team.
There's a few lanky cunts over by the pokies. What's doing there? Did you see when we did our fantasy football end of season, we met Andrew Bogut?
No, I didn't see that.
We definitely did. We were sitting. None of us knew who he was except Ash.
Was he a behemoth?
Huge, fucking huge. We all got And then I said to him, I was like, hey, mate, having a few? And he's like, oh, mate, I need about 40 of them to get drunk. I was like, oh, all right.
It's pretty confident.
Your shout then, you can't. I'll have 39.
I got to find this photo.
I'll try and flick it through to you. Yeah, it's all the boys and just fucking Andrew Bogut. He's taller than me and he's sitting down. Have a look. Yeah, I just sent it through to you in the Facey chat.
Oh, here we go.
I think they're all basketball players. They're all massive humans.
They all look quite tall.
For scale, look at my head in that guy's head.
Oh, he's a bit closer to the camera though.
Oh yeah, true. He's in the foreground. Oh fucking hell!
Were they out on Silly Sunday too?
I don't believe so.
What's he dressed as?
An Australian celebrity that no one can recognise, except for Ash.
It's Ash. Ash would know.
Oh, speaking of basketball. So I've got another article for you. The 4th grade Virginia team beat Coppin State 97-40, and they sent in their team manager at the end of the game, and he sunk some buckets. Is this like college basketball or something? American college basketball. So it's number 4 Virginia team.
Can you do that?
I don't know. Is he like on the team sheet every time and he just puts me like, oh, boys, one day, bring me in. It's like in semi-pro, the jive turkey guy. He's like, I consider myself a member of the team. No, you're never playing for us. Put me on the team. Well, they've just whacked him on the sheet, and then he's came on at the end. So this is their 4th grade team too.
And what, they beat like the first grade for someone else?
First grade Coppin State, wherever the fuck that is, 97-40. So they dumpstered them.
State. Yeah, right, that's a lot of points.
Yeah, they've killed them, man. And then the insult to injury is they've brought on their manager at the end of the game. So since it's 4th grade and he's a team manager, what are the chances?
Allowed to play for the college? Does he have to enroll too?
He must be a member of the college. I reckon he's like one of those fat, hairy guys that hangs around your footy club that doesn't play. He's the 4th grade team manager.
Robbo, did you bring your boots?
Oh, Robbo, what size are you? Get on. He's probably like a 6-pack deep.
Put those tongs down. Leave the barbecue. Someone else can take care of that. Grab the boots.
He's already had
5 tries. See if you can kick a conversion for us.
He's already had a pinger. He's planning the post-game celebration.
Put that cigarette out.
Yeah, this guy definitely smokes durries. I wish it had a photo of him.
Yeah, or is that not him in the top photo there?
Certainly not him. That guy, man. That guy's the team manager. But like, obviously, people are probably just listening to this. In the photo, it's like this guy that looks like he's about 6'5", very athletic. I'm guessing not the team manager.
He's like 20 years old.
I found a photo of the team manager. Oh my god, no! He looks like he manages the multimedia presentations at the end of the season. He's like, hey guys, I made a slide of every goal you got. Have a look.
You sent it through.
I am. I'm trying to find it.
I want to give it a look.
All right, I'll just link you because I can't seem to save the actual photo. Did you get the link I sent you? What's his thoughts? He's number 1. What a fucking nerd.
Looks like Bill Gates.
He does look a bit like Bill Gates. Oh, speaking of that, have you seen Bill Gates jump over the chair?
Yeah.
What an athlete.
Very, very good quality.
I've done that one.
Jumping over a chair like a gangster.
Do you want to watch it? We can watch it
right now. Which one do you watch it?
Do you want to queue it up at 0? The first one.
Bill Gates jumping over a chair like a gangster.
All right, queue it up at 0. We can.
All right, 18 seconds long.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
All right. So he's sitting back. There's an interview going on, and he's like, "Well, guess what? I'll slip this into an interview."
Whoa!
There's a chair in the middle. Oh, this is
nothing.
To be fair, that is the easiest way to jump over that chair. Like, he hasn't gone the 2 legs to the side. He's gone legs straight up and over. Nah, he hasn't straddled it. He's gone straight up and over. Do you reckon Bill Gates can still jump a chair?
Yeah, easy.
Oh, you can have a look at the video. Just that video.
Da. It's the motherfucking double G.
No, the description.
What are we looking at? Bill Gates leaping over a chair with a gangster twist.
No, that's not Bill Gates soaring majestically over a 50-foot chair.
What?
That's what the description is.
I think we were watching different videos.
I think we're watching the same one. It's 18 seconds and it had...
I guess that's the same video. But...
Yeah. It's probably just a re-upload.
Yeah. It's effective though. 1.6 million views.
Mine has 4.9 million. You're not that effective.
I might give mine I might upload it myself. See if I can come up with some of those.
Put it on
sweet views.
Put it on the channel I put the podcast on, so we can get a bit of crossover, mate. Hopefully, get in the relaxed videos tab.
I'm sure it'll work.
Oh, yeah, the plan is
we'll have that sports bet sponsorship in no time.
Yeah, that'll be great. The plan is to upload this to as many places as I possibly can. If there's some if I can put it on Bebo, yeah, I've got cassette tapes here. There'll be a limited release. If you're looking for the cassette tape release, just put a comment. I'll select some random people. I don't have a cassette tape player though, so you'll have to work that out.
Send an envelope with $5.
All right, we'll sort that out.
Care of not paying Rego.
Yeah, thanks for that. I'll send out tapes. Just make sure you've got a tape player that the what is it, like the conveyor or whatever they call it, the belt in it's not fucked.
Don't know my tape players well enough.
Have you ever tried to play an old tape in like an old player? They never fucking work because the belt in them, it just gets it must just get eaten away at times. So it will play, but it'll be like I put an AC/DC on it, and it'll be like da na 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 na. It's like if you could get it in, I could probably fast forward and it would almost play in normal speed.
Maybe you're playing it in slow motion or something.
Yeah, I don't know if it has that many settings. Play and pause are the same fucking button. I don't know if it has a slow motion.
Did you try winding it back on with a pencil?
Maybe I should. Does that work?
I don't know. I think that's how you try and pick what song you want to go to.
Maybe my fridge was on at the same. I should have that off. Sucking all the song juice.
Depends on the size of the chair.
What?
That's what Bill Gates has said. Depends on the size of the chair. I'm still looking.
So he hasn't backed himself really. Can you jump over a chair? Well, it all depends.
It depends on the size of the chair.
Oh, not a stool. Not a stool, mate.
Anything up to 50 foot.
Yeah, I can majestically soar over. I'll probably nick anything 60 feet, and then over that, no chance.
Unreal.
All right, man. I think we've been running long enough. Do you want to wrap it up?
Yeah, I reckon we can do that.
Have anything to end on? Or?
No, Wallabies won. All Blacks lost.
Did they really?
Yeah, Ireland beat them.
Oh, so All Blacks lost. It wouldn't have been at home, right?
No, it was in Dublin.
Oh, yeah. So it's not. It doesn't end that. Don't they have some ridiculous year streak over there?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like...
I'd say the country's in meltdown at the moment.
Yeah, they probably...
I might shoot Keys McGee's a message.
Shoot Kiwi a message, just give him a bit. Hey, how you doing, mate? Glad to hear you well. If only your fucking New Zealand football team was that good. I feel like doing this topic after we were just about to end it is kind of like I rang my pop before the show. I'll explain it to you. I was like, hey, man, yeah, no worries. I did the happy birthday, 77. And then I was like, all right, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm done. I got to go pick up my girlfriend. And he's like, oh, yeah? Where's she work?
You can't get off the phone.
She works at the local pub, mate. And he's like, oh, yeah? Yeah. How many people does the pub get? Like, is it a big town? I'm like, well, yeah. and then 35 minutes later, I'm really late to pick up my girlfriend. I had to hang up. And then he acted like I was the one keeping him on the time. I'm like, well, I better go, mate. He's like, oh, yeah, you better go. Your girlfriend.
We shouldn't have held him up.
Yeah. Do you ever have people like that ring you and then like you act like you're a pain keeping them on the phone?
Probably. I don't know.
My family members do that. The old man doesn't. He rings me and then he's like, anyway, mate, I've got to go. You're like, all right. Yeah. You called me 4 minutes ago, mate.
The big man.
Yeah. He calls me and then he'll talk to me for 3 or 4 minutes. He's like, anyway, mate, I've got to go. I'm at work. I'm like, oh. All right.
Why did you call me?
Yeah. It'll be nothing. All right, man. I'll wrap it up here.
No worries. You want to chop some Rocket League?
Yeah, I'm down. Let's do it.
All right, let's have a quick run of that.